Let's do this.
Hi, this is Bennett, and today on Let's Do This, we're going to be talking about skills. Kitchen skills, that is. Knife skills. We got a bunch of different knives here. What's the best knife for you? What type of knives do we use? Why are knife skills important? First and foremost, safety. Whether you're a professional chef, professional cook, home chef, safety is the first issue. A sharp knife is much better than a dull knife. We all know that. We've heard that before. The ability to control the blade, speed, precision, it can all keep you from having some nasty cuts or having some nasty things happen to you. So we're going to work on that. I have some mushrooms, scallions. I'm going to be making compound butter today. So I have some parsley and some garlic. I have some butter softened. And we're going to work on that. But first, let's talk about knives. Now, here's what you need to know. The basic things you need to know about knives is this is the handle. This is the business end. I have never been in a kitchen where someone has said, "Hey Ben, can you get me that knife? You know, the one with the full tang, the riveted handle, and the thick spine, and I need it sort of flexible. So can you take care of that for me?" No. They'll yell over, "Hey Ben, hand me the knife." When people in the kitchen say hand you a knife, you hand them a knife. There's no need to know every part of the knife unless you're making knives, you're having a test on knives, or you're going to be selling knives. Now, I find most home chefs decide to go out and grab the nicest knives they can. Don't get me wrong, love nice knives. I have some friends who've got some sweet knives at home, but they were professional chefs. These are Henckels. This is a cleaver, high carbon steel, very sharp, retain the edge a long time. But for a home chef, there is one problem with these. They dull up, they're not easy to sharpen. Chicago cutlery, I love Chicago cutlery. The blade is much softer, you can get a great edge on it, and it is easy for a home chef to sharpen. You can keep this nice and sharp all the time. You don't have to put the effort that you have to put in for these. Chinese vegetable knife. This is great for slicing thin. It's sharp, it's flexible, great knife. This knife is my workhorse. I rarely use paring knives, small knives. You'll find that most chefs use chef knives or big knives for everything we do. That's just part of it. Moving to the cutting board. I did have the parsley and the garlic here. We're going to do that, but first we're going to work a little on holding a knife and using it correctly. This is not the way to hold a knife. You don't have the control, okay? Don't have that control of the blade. What you want to do is hold it so it's firm. Don't put your finger under there. So it's firm. You have total control of that blade. Little of the handle sticking out. All right? When you have control like that, you can really work on going quickly. Second, fingers. We all like them. Eagle claw. I call it the eagle claw. I don't know. Eagle claws are probably a little bigger. What I do is I will hold my product. Holding my product. These two fingers hold it together. If you see, right on this knuckle, I'm sliding the blade on this knuckle. So as I can move back, I'm sliding the blade. Try that with a mushroom. So what I'm going to do is I got all my fingers back here and they're bent. Sliding it on the blade. And I'm just moving my finger back as I'm sliding, okay? try that again. Take the tips off of these. Now, again, I want to use these two fingers as like pinchers to hold this together. I'm going to be sliding on this. So as you see, I'm sliding. My fingers are staying well behind the blade. If the fingers are behind the blade, I can't cut myself. Okay? And that is something to practice. You know how you practice that? On vegetables. You get all the vegetables you can and just practice doing that, having that there so you can move. See, I'm moving my fingers. Actually, I'll take this top one right here and you'll see how I move my fingers. That's no good. All right, so as you go, you don't have to be super fast, okay? We're not asking you that. But as you move and you work at it, you start to get quicker. And sometimes you end up with pieces like that, but as you get quicker, okay? Now, moving to this knife, practice. It's all it takes. Back to the compound butter. Just gonna crush these a little. Say garlic butter, obviously, because of the garlic. We're just gonna dice this up so it's nice and fine. All right, I will be back in a second when I get this dice nice and fine. Little dicey dice. We mince this up really nice. So this will be going in. This will be going in our butter I've already softened up. So we're just gonna take that, throw it right in. It's about a pound of butter. And now we're gonna work on our parsley. Work on the parsley here. So just gonna mince this up as well. And this is all nicely minced up now. So we're gonna take that, throw that in as well. Like I said, a little pound of butter, maybe a little over. Okay, gonna take this, just fold this garlic. And this parsley right into the butter, get it nicely mixed. If you're making a lot, usually use a blender, just because if we're making some for a function, a big function, and we need pounds and pounds of it, we are definitely going to be using a blender. As you can see, we're getting some nice mixing going. There it is. Just finish mixing it up, put it in a little pan or little bowl to keep it for till tomorrow. But ridiculously good garlic butter with parsley in it. Homemade, easy to do. You can do this at home. I just got a great idea. I think with tomorrow's dish, we need some garlic bread. Oh, yes. Look at that. How can you say no to garlic bread like that? Let's do a little more. Some here. I think this is gonna be awesome. No, I don't think. I know that. That's some garlic bread right there.